So in memory of Memorial Day, I did want to talk a little bit about my grandfather, who was a World War II veteran. He, Thomas Wetzel Heflin. I'll have to look up. I can't remember exactly what his rank and things like that were. I believe he was a clerk. I don't think he wasn't like a frontline soldier. He was in the Air Force, and I think he was a clerk for the Air Force in the offices and doing logistics stuff and all that. To what I remember. Again, I don't have a lot of understanding because he passed away when I was young, and it's just something I didn't really get a good concept of. But yeah, so he was in World War II, which is cool. What I do want to talk to him about more so is later in life and like kind of my last memory with him. So a couple of my memories with him. Number one, anytime I went to the guy's house, all it smelled like was Coca-Cola and peanuts. I don't know why. He always was drinking Coca-Cola and he was always eating peanuts. I don't know. I mean, he's a product of the Great Depression era. Never threw anything away. He was very frugal. He even saved the cans to take in, for the aluminum or whatever. Like just whatever. But yeah, his house, he always smelled like peanuts and Coca-Cola. I don't know why. And then I remember the summer before he passed away. He passed away in November, right before Thanksgiving, 91 or 2, something like that. I'll have to double check. I can't remember exactly when. But the summer before that, my family went to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, because that was kind of like, pretty much if you're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and you go on vacation, you're probably going to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's kind of where we go. Maybe sometimes Ocean City, Maryland, Rehoboth if you're fancy. But, most of the people went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So we took them with us, and we stopped. And I remember this, and it's funny because like I work 2 jobs. My second job is as a server. So like as a server, what I'm about to tell you is not funny, but as a kid, seeing his grandfather do it, it was actually really funny. So we were at a restaurant. I don't remember what kind. I don't remember what it was. But my grandfather, when he wanted a refill, he would do one of these. Just hold his cup up, looking around. And I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Again, I'm a little kid, and obviously I thought that was hilarious. As a server, that's completely rude as heck. Like, the funny thing is, actually, just as a side note, I was working a week or 2 ago. I can't remember what day it was. And an old lady did that to me, and I just started laughing because it reminded me of my grandfather. It was just... It's funny the little moments you pick up and just stick with your memory from people. Like, big moments can come and go, and then you'll just completely forget them as soon as they're done. But there's these like little stupid moments where it's like, oh wow, I'm always gonna remember that. And that's one of my moments, is my grandfather holding his cup up, and I just thought it was funny. But the other couple memories I have of that trip, we were playing on the beach, and he had this like straw cowboy hat for some reason. So his attire is some cut-off jean shorts, like a wife beater, an opened up like short sleeve button down Hawaiian shirt, and he had like some straw hat on his head. That's the most old man outfit I've ever heard of in my life. He probably had socks on with his sandals, I don't know. But he's in the ocean, and he's doing like the whole, like, you jump up when the waves come and you're kind of waiting in the water and just enjoying the water and stuff like that. Well, this one wave came and he mistimed it and misjumped it, and it smacked the crap out of him and knocked his hat flying off his head. I thought that was hilarious too. Again, a little nothing moment in the world. I still remember it, 35 years later, or however long it's been. So yeah, that was funny. And then the other cool thing was we went to see the USS North Carolina, and it was like me, my parents, my brother, him, and I don't remember who else. I don't know if anybody else was there. I can't remember. Again, this was a long time ago. Okay, I've obviously aged since then. But we're at the USS North Carolina. People wanted to go see, I think it was Fort Sumter. You could take like a boat out to go see it, but I wanted to stay, or I think either I or my grandfather wanted to stay on the ship and just tour the ship. So it was just me and him, which I can't tell you. So it's kind of hitting me right now. I can't tell you how awesome that memory is. Again, it was just me and him walking around the ship, and I was an exuberant, energetic little kid. running around like, grandfather, what's this? What's that? What's that do? What's this gun? How's that work? What, just being a young kid, just, full of energy. And, his old ass trying to keep up with me. Like, I remember watching him like try to like lumber up the stairs after me as I'm like hopping up on top of stuff you're probably not supposed to be walking around on and all that stuff. But I just forever will always remember and cherish that, because that was just me and my grandfather, and I didn't get many opportunities like that with him. And then he passed away that fall. So not even 3-4 months later, he was gone. So yeah, in memory of my grandfather. I just wanted to share some of those stories because they should be known.